YouTube, welcome in! So we finally got our new update for 5.1 and we also got the new Archon Quest Story Act 3 and 4. We finally got to Natlan and we are about to meet her. Well, we already met her here as you can see, but we're also to meet her in the story and she's about to forge us the ancient name as Mavuika has promised. We're also about to meet some other characters which I'm more than excited to meet, and we're gonna see what Hoyo has cooked for us for this act. I don't know what to expect from this Act 3 that we are about to do, but Hoyo has set up really nice the Act 1 and 2 where they introduced us to Natlan, showed us what is like the problem that's happening, and now I feel like this is where the things start to get spicy. Also, as of this update, there's not gonna be Kachina's, Kinich, and Aha voices. There may be some other characters that are not voiced in English, so I will try to best of my ability to voice them. So without further ado, let's jump right into this Act 3 of the Natlan Archon Quest and see what he got for us.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far.
Ooh, the
then we
intel.
can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine. It's us.
We're here. We're here, Catherine.
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across
Wait,
Natlan.
she stationed the forces
Given
all
how
across
the Abyss has
Natlan?
ramped up its
Wait, this is getting
activities lately,
serious.
the
Hold
Northern
up.
act only after receiving news of an invasion.
News and invasion.
So the Pyro Archon
Leave
suggested
on
that the
his face.
Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel.
Ooh.
That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land.
Shit. Okay.
Once we receive word of any
Wait, this is getting
activity,
serious.
we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action.
That'll lead to a faster response time.
Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once.
Okay.
So please also take a chance to relax, you two.
You need to
We've
relax.
been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
Yeah, we've been doing all these commissions and all
the plan.
for Primo Gems.
We can finally stop and take a break.
But the threat of the Abyss is still far from over.
Paimon knows that. It's not like Paimon just wanted to lay here and do nothing.
Well, she wants to eat food.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past.
Oh?
The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster.
An acute natural
Once the
disaster. Shit,
disaster
okay.
is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom.
I also hope that Day of Feast will come soon. Kachina! Wait, is that you?
feeling better now?
Paimon Traveler here? Are you feeling better now? Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay home and recover. Anyway, I want to do something to help. I heard that the Pyro Archon is getting warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas, so I came here to sign up. Feels so weird without the voice lines though. Impressive, Kachina, but don't push yourself too hard. I'll do my best and also make sure to stay out of your way. The last thing I want is to add to your work. Oh, by the way, Salonan told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. She said that she'll set and we can head over whenever we're ready.
Wow. So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names. Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things.
True. Salonan is a true master. Not only she can forge ancient names, but also all sorts of new and fun things. She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. It's like a web event. If you've done it, she's had a big pile of things and Lama was delivering them. In this case though, she's completely cleared her schedule just to work with you. Ooh, wait. Clear her schedule for us? Hold up. She wants to give your name her full attention. Then we should probably thank her when we meet. Well, I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do for now is wait for my assignment. If it's okay, maybe we can go see Salonen together? She wouldn't turn me away, right? I mean, I hope she wouldn't.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all,
Yeah.
you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Everyone's so proud of you, and you're the future of your tribe. Oh. On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide for a while. Oh, she's so precious! Look, she's blushing too. Aww, Kachina, no! She's too precious. It does feel weird not to have, like, voice lines already. Okay. Mother is here! I don't know if sound is okay, by the way, too. Salonen, I brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing and already learned lots of stuff from him. I can vouch he's really worthy of a hero's name.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation.
She's so pretty. Like I love her like eye, like makeup, like the whole like the gradient thing that she's got going on. I feel like it very like stands out nicely.
Wait, are you Outlanders?
But she didn't know that.
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Well? Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound.
Okay.
And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills.
Oh. Okay.
But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things.
She's so pretty.
The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot.
Aw.
Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time.
Oh.
Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else.
Aw.
But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset.
Yeah, I think her voice
After
really
all,
suits her.
She must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As
I think
you
she
probably
trusts
know,
you.
an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's
Oh.
sparing glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic
It's gonna work
deeds
because
of an
we
individual
are a
who will
traveler.
become the first hero of that particular name.
Oh. Okay. I've got plenty of these under my belt. Yeah, I saw countless fields recorded in their adventure handbook. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
What is this reaction
Then
the
those
traveler
deeds
just had?
haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name.
Oh.
Even
Well,
the
wait, that's
greatest
some
of
things.
craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
I still like help that like Atia lady
The
I
Lions
know
don't
as
want
well.
just anyone to get a name, huh?
And Kachina.
Mavuika, of all people, should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
True. But I feel like this has happened before. I think last time Shalona just ending up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Already.
Well, what else can I do? What's happened
Nice.
is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she
True.
gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
In other words, The order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only had she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
Maybe that's just how much she and the Archon trust each other. Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyro Archon, right?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to?
Ooh.
Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough.
Would we need to gain the acknowledgement of all the 6 Wyab?
I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need
Oh,
to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Citlali at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Citlali!
The one
Mention.
we call Granny Eatstali.
Granny? Granny Italy?
Oh, we've heard
They
that
actually call her
before.
Granny.
Used her spirit speaker's stone to find Kachina's ancient name.
It's a power center
A
too.
person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric.
Okay.
It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
She probably won't be very happy with us.
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Uh,
Yeah, at the cost of her spirit speaker's stone.
oh yeah! That's what happened. Oh.
Great going, mavuika. We're already off to a rocky start here.
The rocky start here.
In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon.
True.
Hopefully, Citlali would still want to show respect to the Archon.
I would
I'll
hope
also
so.
write
I
you a
mean,
letter on your
it's an
behalf.
Archon.
If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Okay. Let me ask Kinich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
True.
Alright, Kinich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say.
Great, then I'll go contact him right away.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Let's go.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Kinich makes his way over after some time. We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of the Nightwind and convince Citlali to give you a chance. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her an apology in person.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kinich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
It's alright. We are all working for the sake of Pyro Archon's plan. After all, everyone here understands how dire the situation has become.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes, and then Milani said a ton of knowledge and memory suddenly flooded her brain. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been acknowledged.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality.
True. I have another piece of intel to share. We pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the stadium at the Sacred Flame. Wait, hold up, actually? Is this gonna be Ororon? His name is Ororon! No way it is! He also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his life living out in the wilderness by himself, away from the rest of the tribe. Okay, that I find suspicious. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Citlali finally realized that he was gone, no one had heard from him for quite a while.
Citlali knows him too?
I mean, if it's just like the tribe, they probably would know. That's right. Ororon was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Night Wind and many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. So he's had an odd reputation his whole life. Oh, odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most.
This is a bit of a situation then. With the tribe itself seems to be, isn't it?
I've never met Ororon, but if they consider him the odd one,
is that who
he's got to be pretty far out there.
That's right. So in that sense, Ororon and Citlali actually quite a bit of in common, which is why they get along pretty well.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Citlali could be the first one to notice Ororon's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Ororon joined the Fatui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Citlali is probably eager to prove that Ororon hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage when I go talk with her.
So if I'm following, you mean we'll help
That's
her investigate Ororon and the captain's whereabouts?
Seems to be the case. Yes, if you are all on board with the idea, then it becomes mutually beneficial collaboration rather than just one-sided request. Even though I don't think Citlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the 5.1 Archon, working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the whole Ororon situation. Good idea.
Yeah.
And we can get two birds at two stone. Yeah.
For breaking the spirit speakers down.
This is a pretty well thought out plan, as expected of Molly Poke Hanich. And yeah, I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Citlali can meet at the stadium in 2 days.
Nice. Sure, I'll head out right away. Take care out there, Kinich. I'll be heading back as well. There are still quite a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Okay, couple more days.
Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon.
Hello. Hello.
I have bad news. Citlali did not reply to our request.
Oh.
Although I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Okay.
You mean she didn't even bother to give Kinich a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her.
Oh.
My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response.
Interesting.
Let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try to work something out.
True.
Let's go!
Pew pew pew. You arrive at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. As expected, Citlali is not there.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
I like how Paimon is just like looking for her.
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That
True.
might be true, but this is still a request from the 5.1 Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, mavuika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Oh, high expectation in what sense, though? But I guess I can tell.
So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Citlali, right?
Oh.
She can ignore us just because she's famous.
Oh no, Paimon, no.
You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal.
Oh
She
no.
didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, if she didn't want to come,
Paimon,
she could at least let us know.
You're ruining it,
That's
Paimon.
what aging does to you. Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Oh boy. Oh no, Paimon, you done this yourself.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right?
I like her
Come
voice.
on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Citlali.
Huh?
Wait, you're Citlali? You're Granny Citlali?
Yes, Granny Eatsley.
Look at her nails too.
But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny.
Oh, she's really cute.
You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young
She's
man who's
cute.
actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid. Oh, wipe that look off your face.
Traveler's face!
Lady that doesn't look her age. Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
I like
I forgot to
her.
mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
Oh, and you were complaining about Pyro Archon leaving things out. Literally.
It was an honest mistake.
Honest
I guess
mistake.
we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask?
Why
a
would
lady
she?
her
Why would she
age?
ask a lady her age?
I really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to
Well, you know
apologize, but
Fargus,
now
and
she's
it's
putting
case
more
too.
and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
Oh.
It was my idea to invite you here, Citlali. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
Aw.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone.
Ooh.
There's really no need to take all this so
Fargus
seriously.
actually is really nice too.
If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenich's letter and was planning to attend this meeting.
Oh.
Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood.
Is her voice?
Besides, just showing up is the most important part.
Is her voice glitching? It's like
But,
zzz,
of course,
zzz.
it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as
It's
they
like
try
almost
to leave the house.
disconnects.
It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology.
Not the
Only to hear
face.
you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Why is her? Yeah. I think they should have done some
was that
things in audio production post recording.
Embarrassed just now?
I like the reactions. Is she waiting for us to carry on the conversation? Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh? Or even rude not to laugh?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct.
Yeah,
The
this
situation
happens
isn't
at
like anything we've handled
S&C,
before.
kinda.
Let me explain.
So that explains the Pyro Archon's request as well as the difficulties.
I see. So mavuika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Ororon. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He
Well-
must have been coerced somehow.
We don't know that. Well, no one's behind him.
That's why we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Ororon back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Okay. Why she wanna? Why she wanna take a good look? She's like doing the fortune thing.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold.
Oh,
Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds.
oh.
A weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
Excuse me. What was that supposed to
Those
mean?
are all the things that I could see in you.
Huh?
You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh?
Okay.
Don't move. There's something here.
Where?
What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
What is happening?
Ah, shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night
What did you
Kingdom,
find on us?
so
Did you
some
find something
fragments
on
of
us?
souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out
Fragment
the last of
souls.
them.
Fragment souls.
Like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's
That's-
nothing as serious as that.
What is?
If
What was
left
that?
unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and
Oh.
generally worsen your mood.
Okay.
In that case, better to get rid of them.
Yeah. Thank you.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Ororon back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night?
The Lord of the
Don't we
Night.
need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity
really
that
hard to
rules
listen to
over the
this.
entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes.
Hmm.
Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of
Okay.
the Night is currently in a deep slumber.
In the deep
And
slumber.
we can only communicate with its consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
In a
But I
dream.
will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the
Ooh.
state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can
Okay,
go.
sure.
It'll probably be a long list, so leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with Citlali to track down Ororon.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play
Aw,
it safe.
she's looking out for us.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back.
To catch that brat. It's called him a
Oh,
brat.
I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Ororon's place to look for clues. He
Oh.
has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time.
Oh.
And
as a keeper.
interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnaya.
They were left for the Snezhnaya arms?
Sounds like the Fatui broke into
Ooh.
his house and took him hostage.
I don't think so.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course.
Yeah.
Since he's
I-
the
I
only
doubt
one
he
who
is
was kidnapped
innocent.
out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage
can
to get
do
him
it.
back here.
We can do it.
I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
You can
Got it.
All right, then let's start by heading to where Ororon was seen last.
Sweet. Let's do this.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Ororon speaking to some Fatui soldiers here.
Oh,
I
they've
don't know how much
actually-
you're willing to believe me, but Ororon really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated.
Yeah,
and
she is
helpless
kind of
like this.
frustrated. Could you tell us more about him?
Ororon? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant,
Shit.
and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him.
Okay.
He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside.
Oh,
He
wait, that's
spends
cool
most of his
though.
days growing vegetables and raising aphids.
Well, that
living
sounds
off of
nice.
what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions
True.
once we find him.
Once
He's
we
been
find
raising
him.
phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Let's do this.
What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Oh? What trail are we gonna see exactly with this? She does though look really cute. I'm actually like liking her design. I know like her hair looks more flat than in the official arts, but I still think she looks really good.
Huh? How about now?
Okay.
See?
See? Oh shit! I can see the trail now. I wonder what whether elemental side would have helped us.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you.
Oh,
For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
nice.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us?
Well,
First time
since this was
Paimon heard
just like a
anything
small
that.
side, but
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Ororon. Good luck, you two.
yes, let's do this.
Hey! Citlali might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
She's liking the spell.
What was that? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough?
Oh,
That can't be.
she's
right?
you're fashionable.
Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Can we hear her? I wonder. I think I just heard a voice. Wait, it wasn't in my ears. Was it all in my mind?
That? Citlali's voice?
But she doesn't know we can hear her. Aww. Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. It must be a side effect of the spell she
Now
cast.
that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time.
Doesn't know.
Some things are best done with the help of friends.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know. So we can hear her thoughts through telepathy. Wow, this is amazing. Something like this could only happen with Citlali.
They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
She is giving Beppe a Miss Boomer. Yeah, let's do this. Investigate the campsite.
Looks like there's a new camp over there.
Ooh. Okay.
Yep. Judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd.
Oh. Why?
Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind.
Distress.
Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Ororon was indeed being threatened.
Oh,
And
shit.
we've got to find him. Fast. Maybe
shit.
Such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch.
She's angry
If they
too.
notice
Hold
us,
up.
We can just charge in and fight them to the death. But
Oh.
What if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
Oh.
No, I've got to be careful.
Hanson.
Otherwise he'd get hit as well.
Oh, what is... Wait.
No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
We definitely gotta pretend if we're not hearing her. Nice. If she survives or she has a
There are traces
grandson.
of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Pyro-electro.
Each told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so
I
many more
wonder
things than
who
I.
those other elements belong to.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here.
Oh
Judging from
my
what's left on
god,
the
the
scene,
little
there must have
brat.
been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their
Oh.
separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Seems like Ororon has found a chance to fight
Do you
back.
still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Ororon wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Could have been. Citlali looks pretty worried. Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Ororon was being held by the Fatui, so given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Okay. Doing
I'll take
this.
this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Okay.
Ororon, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
He's calling everyone a
Now she
brat.
goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yup.
Once Citlali left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
So the telepathy doesn't go both
So you were
ways?
thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
I don't think Citlali noticed
She
anything.
did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect.
That is actually, yeah, that could be a possibility.
In her world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression.
Or other people just didn't tell her, which would be even worse. I hope it's just us look here because that would be a bit awkward for her. Yeah. The traces of phlogiston here. There are traces of phlogiston here,
Did
but
you find something?
I found some traces of phlogiston, but the trail completely ends
Huh.
here.
So we can't tell where Ororon might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Ivan is right. This is also extremely strange. Also, so you can hear.
the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Huh? Is that his voice? Whose voice just out now? Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Hold up. Are we getting like a dream? Hello? What is happening? We haven't been teleported? Shit. What are we... Wait. What is happening? The Night Kingdom? How did I get here? Yo, how are we here?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
That's Ororon!
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency,
looks
I would
very
not
emo
have been
there.
able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, You're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind.
Okay.
Hello, traveler. I'm Ororon, the one you've been searching for.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! No! Don't do this to me! Because I'm gonna see his jeans! And then I'm gonna cry! Don't do this! Don't do this! But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fatui's custody?
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Hold up! Is that Capitano?
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Ororon with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
I'm not okay. Oh my god. So, you're working together. Capitano and... Oh my god,
I've
okay.
heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with
So
you
HD
in
here.
person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust mavuika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan.
Why?
If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
Is that...
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Shit. Okay. I did not expect this. Oh my god.
What happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Ah, I'm fine. Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
Citlali! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
I'm fine, I'm just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry.
Not expecting
We
we
can
could go
take
there.
a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Aww. If they were being truthful, then they must have a reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? I could just share everything with Paimon and Citlali right now, but that means giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of the Night Wind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else. I'm lonely, she looks so
If
worried.
you're feeling sick, you should just say so. Citlali should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Thanks everyone, I'm feeling fine now.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Okay. Even though the situation remains quite urgent, you take a longer rest. Ororon's walls still echo in your mind. Meanwhile, Citlali continues to keep an eyes on you and even performs another
Need to
checkup.
be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, traveler?
I like it, she's worrying first and I was
Alright,
still
let's get ready.
I wonder if she do the same with Paimon because she sees Paimon as a brat.
I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Ororon is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
I'm so sorry, I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes. Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Wait, he's there,
That's
right?
Ororon. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
So that's Ororon. He does look the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom
All right,
earlier.
let's take the lead.
He's just like here.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh?
Oh.
Okay, Mr. Philosopher.
Mr. Philosopher!
Jumbo.
Jumbo Jumbo!
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
Citlali's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1!
You can do this!
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Okay, we're actually gonna be able to test this team now.
Alright.
Stay right there. Not breaking a sweat.
I wish we got like, I wish we got to test. Wait, I don't. I've been doing little damage here.
Wind strike.
Wind strike. Whee! Oh, there's more enemies. Okay. Okay, I've sound 43. So okay, we do more. Definitely.
Shower me with praise.
Bring it.
Bring it. Yeah, even that Farina's I think done more.
Ororon.
Granny!
Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Gramps. Why is he calling us Gramps?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
Huh?
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait, he's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so
Okay.
upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see
I
everyone
don't know
above
if I
a
like his
certain
voice
age as an
actor
elder I
yet.
should look up
Like
to.
the voice that it has. So you treat everyone like they are uncles and aunties.
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Ororon? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know.
He's
You're
worried.
just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
I can't take this seriously.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance! They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So he
So
did
why
help.
did you do it?
Because
Why?
they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey, I'm no ordinary granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you? Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it.
He looks like you know, she's like scolding him like
the details of this
her like
and the defeated
son.
Fatui
Like
as
he
evidence of your
sounds
innocence.
like
Let's clean this place up and get
he
back to the
sounds very
city.
much as like, you know, like a kid. Like, I'm
Ororon,
sorry.
You better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions.
Like some replies
Also,
him give
once
these
we return to the
vibes.
city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Everything.
Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
What are the 3 warnings?
No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui.
Cahoots.
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh. Right.
Yeah. You return to the city and Citlali brings you to the speaker's chamber where you recount everything that has happened to Ororon.
I see.
Who are you?
Ororon came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Ororon was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can
Guarantor.
release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Ororon, please report back to the speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler,
Or-
Paimon,
Well,
thank you
this is
very much
very-
for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal.
Okay.
Once Ororon is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
nice.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be counting on you.
Scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's
I
as
think
good
we
as
heard
done.
this saying somewhere in the
You can just
past.
go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news.
Said she always
Bye
saying
for
this
now.
to Chevrus, I think it
Come
was.
with me, Ororon. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
She looks pissed
Goodbye,
at
Gramps.
him. This new grandson of mine is way too polite. Gramps. Oh, he's done like reaction, I think, to what he told us. The look at his face. He's trying to remind me about my promise. It doesn't strike me as a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I have never guessed that he could have done much work behind Citlali's back. What does he really want?
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub.
Paimon, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it, Traveler?
You pull Paimon aside and tell her everything that you saw earlier when you collapsed.
That captain?
Keep your voice down.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Ororon. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything.
Like, I was just like, we're
happening.
gonna tell this to Paimon.
All that stuff about protecting
I would have
Citlali
liked
and
actually if we
being forced to have the
haven't,
Fatui.
in a way.
He's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
Still need more
Yeah,
information.
you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what. So if you want to go, we can go together.
Can go
We still
together.
have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Yes. Nice in the back. Okay.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
I don't think so. Mm. Oh, he's here. There we go.
What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
A force of habit. Okay.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Okay.
You're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
I mean, maybe.
Well, I could.
Okay, so what's the purpose of this meeting? Huh? Why is he looking around like this? Is he looking
It's
if
all
we're not
clear.
being watched?
Over to you.
Okay.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
I'm sorry. I'm just too excited for this. Okay. I'm only interested in the intel.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that
Child!
you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Okay.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Okay,
I've
why?
long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon mavuika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
Okay, what wouldn't she
We seem
tell
to have
us?
already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how
Yeah.
did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank,
True, we thought, like-
it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even
Child,
if they come to her,
Archino.
will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes.
True, it is a
Now,
possibility.
you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
What would be the emergency plan?
Yes, a way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems
Okay.
from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the abyss.
I'm actually surprised there's like someone
We
thinking
have to
like
make the decision
about her
for
plan
her,
is like wrong.
Here and now.
Are we being like tricked, or does she actually just like not tell us because she doesn't like want to like lose people? Because I don't think she will like do it like from the bad side, you know. But if there's like great sacrifices made, she seemed like the person that we met from the previous act that she would prefer not to have those, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of like, So I don't know, like if we're like being pushed I know that plan probably is like potentially like maybe like more effective, but the sacrifices. At least like that's the vibes that this is giving me. Or are we being tricked? I do not know. I do not know. And yeah, that's your speculation. Could be
Do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
Wait, by seizing the Gnosis and making the decision for her, could he mean that the Gnosis has something to do with this backup plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged, and
Okay.
now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Wait, someone is there.
Someone's here.
Who?
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Just like that.
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Okay, who's that?
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Citlali! When did you get here?
Oh, she literally just punched him.
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Ororon? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
He's been punched.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
Yeah, what are you
I'm
up
sorry,
to?
Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my
He's
tools?
just saying
I
sorry
swear,
at this
if I don't
point.
teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, Citlali! Please calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child.
Listen well, Ororon. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler.
You know, he's like in
Let's
20s,
go.
they said,
We
but
can discuss this more back in the city.
But
You
he's
two
like a
keep an
kid
eye
in
on
her eyes, I
Ororon for
guess.
me, okay?
okay. Our conversation with the captain was interrupted at the most crucial moment, but if Orlan's in here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. Can we talk with him, though? Can we talk with him here?
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Ororon. Use it!
Damn!
Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan?
She is really angry with him.
Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
Looks like Orlan has no intention of answering her.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me.
Just
Granny
stop.
would much rather we had a conversation
I'm
instead
sorry,
of
I
constantly
cannot
clashing like
hear her
this.
calling herself Granny and he's a kid. Yeah, he's not gonna say
Why is he
anything.
staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Ha ha ha, it's
You're
fine.
very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Oh my god, I'm actually
Sorry,
screaming.
Granny. in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me! Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife?
The emotion by her is
That's
really good in
irrelevant.
this.
The point is, you hangs out
However,
with this kid,
mixed
so he must
the
be no
audio.
good. You kids
Sorry,
get
God.
to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Ororon, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. Paimon's starting to get lost.
That's it, Granny.
There's something about the voice. Huh?
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Ororon! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right
Yeah, what is happening? Huh?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Oh shit!
Get back here this instant! Ororon! Ugh, what is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
That is crazy though.
How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
Yeah. I wonder what his
It's a
like
trick of his.
special
If you
thing.
grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He
Oh,
pulled it off flawlessly.
he
He must
did.
have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Ugh, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
I would love to see that,
That's
Loki.
a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to
Change
run
his
from us?
genes to
If his
something.
goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
He still doesn't want to tell us anything about his goals.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Ororon probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later.
The captain probably has some sort of substantial plan, otherwise Ororon would have no reason to keep following him. Meeting is out of the cards for now, so it might be faster to approach the Fire Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, I can tell that Ororon's stubbornness has hurt Citlali deeply. I need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about Ororon's duty earlier?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Okay. Zzz, zzz. See. He's gonna explain his things then.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Let's go! Okay, we can cover our own bill. Paimon's got a secret food fund, so she can do the honors.
It's become Paimonville!
Always.
Citlali looks quite down on herself. Alright. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to
Actually,
right into that?
that's never happened.
Enjoy, Citlali. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Oh.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Oh.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely
Oh
useless.
no.
Sure, that's fine with us. But Ororon doesn't want you to be sad, Citlali.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Okay, we'll take it. The three of you walk into the tavern and find a quiet spot to sit. You and Paimon order some food and fruit juice while Citlali begins chugging down bottle after bottle of wine? Okay.
What are you looking at?
Huh?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
She's
Are they
drunk!
twins?
That's one... But...
Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
I certainly did not expect this one! Hold up. I'm surprised if she wasn't drunk.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
So you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Citlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great.
My voice
great
also goes
friend.
sometimes very like...
She's one of the most
statical
famous
moves.
people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends.
Aww.
After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Okay. After Sanka leaves, Citlali downs a few more glasses and begins to stare blankly into the space from her chair. So she's like drunk. What? You start wondering whether she's actually drunk or working through some complex problem in her head. The faces!
Citlali!
I love that!
Who's that?
Oh my god.
You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Citlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do?
I love
to
her.
deserve that?
Okay, I love her.
Citlali, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah.
Is that
you.
us? Who? Me?
Don't
The
play
Traveler's
dumb.
face too. I love that
I'll
actually.
teach you how to find phlogiston. You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell 'em.
Absolutely.
More like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
There, hiccups. Oh no. She's now.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
With her eyes open too. Oh no.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She
Meditating?
does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwing?
What?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes.
What is happening? Are you awake?
Traveler? Paimon?
Her cheeks are all red too.
I'm gonna hurl.
Oh no.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed.
Okay.
That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried.
Shit, okay.
That barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
We didn't ask about before.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say.
It's back to the zzz.
I can't.
Oh,
Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
we love
Please,
Citlali.
Paimon, it's not as simple as you think.
Simple.
We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it.
Oh.
Surely you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Should we just tell her?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Alright, Citlali. Listen carefully and try not to get too upset. We describe the events that took place during Ororon's rescue as objectively, fairly, and impartially as possible. Citlali shared some of her senses with you through a spell, allowing you to temporarily hear her thoughts.
So, you heard my...
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me?
No!
Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much.
Oops.
It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door.
She's
and
too
someone bursts in
precious.
to deliver cabbages and seize the whole thing.
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
Are you okay? You look dejected.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
It's the face
They just haven't
again.
given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
We should just follow her just to make sure she doesn't do anything stupid.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Thank you for bringing us here. Thank you for bringing us here.
You're making me want to cry.
No.
What do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed.
Oh.
Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules.
Stickler.
And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them.
Eccentric old
That story's been
hag.
passed down so long. It might as well be true.
You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Aww.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few
Why?
decades like that. And people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
No.
I don't find you scary at all.
Yeah, the Star Power was angry at you at the very start. I'm right.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
Oh.
I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me.
Oh.
Not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
Okay.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities.
Yeah, but I
and
really believe
Ororon
her.
didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Ororon's a special case.
Why?
Mavuika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Ororon and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Ororon's not like other people.
Okay.
As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason
What would that
being,
entail?
his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune.
Soul is
No one
incomplete?
knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness.
Oh shit, no.
It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Ororon's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Ororon into a vessel for lost souls.
Oh shit.
The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Ororon would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Sending a living person to the Night Kingdom? Wouldn't that just kill him?
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Ororon, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan.
Yeah,
The ley lines were already in a terrible state.
that's like...
A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Ororon escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By
It's
not
so
objecting,
bad for him.
I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Ororon would probably be dead.
Oh shit, wait, that's so fucked up. No, I feel really bad for Ororon actually.
Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret.
Aww.
A simple investigation from Ororon would reveal everything. Everyone
so
thought he would
bad.
be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Oh, this feels so bittersweet.
What? It's
Oh
not his
no.
fault.
It's like he's
He
like
knows that, but he still feels guilty.
he aimed like them to
Ororon
sacrifice
has a strong
himself.
ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Ororon into this. Hey,
Possibly.
we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
Yeah, that should be our next step.
You don't look so good, Citlali. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Yeah, get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good.
Okay, that's at least good.
Okay. Forget that. I need to go home.
Don't worry, you don't have
I hit it a
to.
little too hard.
Don't worry, you don't have to do any of this alone.
Aw.
Oh no.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're
Treat
friends.
us a meal or
You
primo.
already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry
Give us
about
all the primo.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning.
Okay. Sweet. He's really pretty, yeah.
Friends. I
Aww.
like the sound of that.
Aww.
Ororon's
Aww.
probably back with the captain, don't you think?
Yeah, we should tell Fire Archon what we learned.
Thinking about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us?
We should just be upfront with
Yeah,
her.
you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
Oh, he's asleep! Look how Fireman is sleeping behind us. Wait, hold up. That is so cute, actually.
Why is it so noisy outside? Pirates still half asleep.
Oh.
Guess we should see what's going on.
Is something going on outside? What is happening? Oh, Citlali's here already.
You're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're
Oh.
up early? That's impressive. Especially after all the drinking last night.
Yeah.
Let's not bring up last night.
She said rise
I'm
and
embarrassed about the whole thing.
shine.
Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I
Why?
heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind.
What?
I need to head back right away.
The Abyss
Actually-
attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
Yeah.
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious. The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here.
What about Ororon?
I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation.
Okay,
But
that's
I
fair.
should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry, I never forget a promise to a friend.
Be careful. And I'll keep an eye out for Orlon as well.
Thank you. All right, I need to start heading back.
She's going. She's running.
Must be really serious.
Yeah. Looks very serious.
Looks like a lot of people are heading to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
Let's see. Ooh! Look at them! They're here!
over here.
Rwani, Chaska, and Jensen.
Perfect. Our star outlander has appeared.
Our Outlander.
Sure. But, what's with the whole star outlander thing? Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills. Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Is that my headphones? Because everyone has that S sound to it. Maybe it's just my headphones. All at once.
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
I need to talk to the Pyro Archon first.
Yeah, that does sound important. No
Oh,
worries.
she's there!
Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished. That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
Aww.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Be careful!
Some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
What dangerous looking substances did you get contaminated by?
Now for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
Hello. Hello.
It's you two.
Yes.
You can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlan are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation short.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go help the Children of Echoes after this.
We met the captain.
What?
You tell Mavuika about the brief meeting with Captain and Ororon.
So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn.
Can the noses do what he said? What could the noses do though?
I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence.
Oh.
The Gnosis does have that function. But there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan, but it comes at a heavy price.
What is the price?
Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against abyssal corrosion.
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process.
Oh.
Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture.
Oh.
Even
Oh, it's there.
can still become corroded. If we cannot find a way to repair the damaged ley lines before that happens,
Like the
then all those
history.
sacrifices are for
Doesn't
nothing.
that erase something
Given the
that's
enormity of
happened?
the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet.
I'm surprised Gnosis has this function. It doesn't sound like something an Archon would do. Yeah, it doesn't sound like...
Natlan
Yeah.
is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is our duty, not just to the people of Natlan, but to all who live on this continent. Still, This has always been a well-kept secret. I'm very curious how the captain learned this information.
True, it's interesting.
The captain said he found another way to solve the problem. Could be equally as extreme, though.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option.
What could be, though?
I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that question for us.
The Fire Archon just shared an important secret with us, and she seems sincere. Figuring the out Captain's supposed new way of saving Natlan is the key.
Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me, even if just for a second.
Maybe a little.
Not even a little. We would never. Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as expected. I appreciate your sincerity. Maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple curiosity, but know this. No matter what, our goal remains the same. We both want to save the people of this land. So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
Not at all.
You scared Paimon. You've really got a lot of guts, Traveler.
That's a good thing.
Yeah!
Oh, feel free to call me Mavuika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way.
Oh, Reed, we're her friends!
As for the captain,
let's go.
The intelligence officers we assigned to the
Should they be
Fatui
more
should be
than
back
friends? I
soon.
don't know.
We'll get our answer then.
That's great. Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Are the current attacks the beginning of the real disaster?
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss is attacking several locations at once, I'm confident the warriors stationed in those areas can handle it.
Okay.
I just need to finish coordinating our available manpower, then I'll take a small team to handle the difficult locations.
Wait.
Okay.
You're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became the Pyro Archon. No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
Okay. I'm sure you're an inspiration to all your warriors.
I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened, that's just a bonus. Anyway, even if we respond to these threats in time, it's not a permanent solution in the long run. I've considered moving my people to other nations, but given their close connection to the Night Kingdom, a forced evacuation would have devastating consequences. I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses and advise people against leaving their settlements. Now, I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of the crisis to the people of Natlan.
I'm a little worried about how people will react.
I think a lot of people will join the fight.
Yes, but that won't be the only response. In any case, that's for me to worry about. I'll let you know when we have more information on the captain.
All right, we should head out. Maybe we can join up with Milani. She can't be too far ahead.
Yeah, let's go. Stay safe, Mavuika.
No need to worry about me.
Let's see. Oh, hello.
Over here, to safety.
Oh, what? Wait, are they being attacked?
Kachina, how many people do you have left?
Ooh, they all made it out. Hey. It's Charlotte and Paimon. They're here.
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue them as soon as possible.
We'll go together.
I'm coming too.
Stay safe. We've got this.
The VAs are on strike. Wait! They changed our team! They changed our team!
Right here.
Wait, why is this? Oh wait, Hydra was the last one that we got.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Wait, I need to use Mulwani because otherwise we're not gonna like be able to do that. Not the corrupted Saurians! Wait, I need to jump in. Let me jump in. Ooh. I love this. I love this one. Sharky, go!
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank you enough.
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay.
Yes.
Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the Children of Echoes.
Yeah. That's quite a bit of finesse. Phew, that was scary, but we did it!
By the way, where's Citlali? I thought she would come with you.
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe. She said we can deal with the ancient name later.
That makes sense. The attacks are more urgent.
She's so pretty!
Right, this isn't a good place to talk. Let's head back to the tribe.
Okay. We're back!
Looks like a few people were hurt after all. Oh, I
Aww.
should have got here
Why is
sooner.
she not in Toy Explains? Is she busy
threw a
Conchina?
lot at us at
By the
once.
way?
I rushed out as soon as I heard the alarm, and there were already so many monsters. Before long, Kachina brought over a whole group of warriors, and just like that, we destroyed several pylons as a team.
No, Kachina! I wasn't in charge or anything. We just happened to be together. Still, I think this proves that camping in the wild was a great idea. That's why we were able to respond so fast. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it. I don't mean to be negative, but the situation is not looking good.
You mean the situation in the Night Kingdom, right? Yeah, I feel the same way. We've managed to keep it a secret all this time, but more and more people are realizing something's wrong. It's impossible not to feel anxious when things are getting worse by the second, and all we can do is wait.
True. And we still don't know when the final two heroes are going to appear.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. Keep pushing, everyone. Every battle is worth something.
You really are an eternal optimist, Mualani. You always find a way to cheer people up.
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
I learned a few things you should know. You shared the captain's intel. Oh shit, we actually do.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis can resolve the crisis, but it comes at a huge price.
And somehow the captain finds out about it, goes to fight the Pyro Archon, and calls her out for having a solution but refusing to use it. Honestly, if he has the same information as us, I can't really blame him.
True, it's probably because our plan is so risky. We don't even know the 6 heroes will reunite in time.
We talked to Mavuika before we left the stadium. According to her, the cost of the captain's plan is too high. And, well, it makes sense. If that was truly the better choice, she would have picked it.
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. When I was upset about Kachina's disappearance, she was really sincere and patient with me. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how much she values even a single person's life. When it comes to Natlan's survival, there's no way she would hold back.
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure we have different priorities. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
Aww. I'm on Mavuika's side too.
As the Archon, she can't tell us everything, but it seems like she wasn't holding anything back this time.
It seems like.
The next question
Well, she
is,
isn't. That's like
if
she
the
is.
captain found a new way to save Natlan, how come the Pyro Archon has never heard of it?
Yeah, isn't he from Snezhnaya? Why would the Fatui want to see Natlan?
This is all super confusing.
We still don't have enough information. Once we figure out what the Fatui are doing, we'll have our answer.
Let's head back then. Mavuika said her intelligence officers should return soon. With how many Fatui there are, someone's bound to give something away.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own. With a bit more information, we just might get to the bottom of the whole thing.
Wanna join our garrison, Mualani?
I was just about to ask. Count me in. If I was just a bit faster, we could have prevented a few people from getting hurt.
Aww.
People who could help us in the next battle. It's all a chain reaction.
Then you should go register right away. It shouldn't take long. Everyone's looking for people.
Register? Nah. I'll just follow you around. You know, go where you go, do what you do.
She cares for Kachina. Okay, but then you have to follow my orders.
You got it. I just don't want to make the trip back. It's so far. Alright.
Don't you have like a
See you
shark
all
for the
later.
speedy trip?
Let's get together and celebrate once this is over.
Oh, you betcha!
Whenever this is over.
Mavuika! Oh, Chaska and Koichi are here. Wait, are you okay, Koichi?
What is happening?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
They ran into the
Oh, the
Fatui while out
ladies.
on a mission and decided to follow them.
Oh no. Oh no.
The Fatui?
Oh no. The Fatui? Vowed in Kichi?
Calm down and let me explain. Here's what happened.
Okay, what happened? Okay, then we're gonna get like a flashback of what happened. Like proper. Like a flashback.
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
Were they attacked by the Abyss?
Oh no!
No, wait.
There's people there.
It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
Oh yeah.
That's a traveling group from Natlan. Could they be trading for something?
Hi! Are they protecting
Let's keep
him?
observing for now.
This is different.
We're glad you're okay. Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over Natlan, you should cancel your journey and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Are they maybe okay? So I think this is like meant to be like the Fatui side that are trying to help Captain, and because of that they're like interested to like, you know, aid like the normal folk. So to feed into the idea that yes, they would like to save Natlan. I feel like.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect anything in return. We were out on a mission and saw you being attacked. It was our decision to help. If you truly wish to repay the favor, you can keep this a secret. If anyone asks, just say you were saved by warriors from Natlan.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
But
You're a Fatui.
We're not asking you to cover up our activities. We haven't done anything illegal.
Oh.
Our captain simply wishes to remain undisturbed.
So it is sea captain.
Nonetheless, the decision remains yours. If we wanted to keep you quiet, we would have employed a harsher method.
Got it. We'll get going now.
did you hear that? They mentioned a captain.
Yeah.
Isn't that who the Pyro Archon is looking for?
Oop. I hit my microphone.
Exactly. We could be onto something big.
Onto something big.
Still, there was no trade. They were just helping people in need. I didn't sense an ulterior motive.
Yeah.
I didn't believe the captain when he said he wanted to save Natlan. But based on what we just saw, it's possible he was telling the truth.
Maybe we've been wrong about the Fatui this whole time.
Not
It's too early to say.
Not all Fatui. Come on now.
Let's find out and see what's really going on.
It depends. Depends. But in a lot of cases, I
This
noticed
is where they were headed.
Genshin has the
Looks
teams.
tricky.
And
It's
Genshin-
heavily guarded on all sides.
Genshin a lot of the times has the team that there's like no pure good and like pure bad. It's just like, you know,
Koichi,
things coexist.
wait for me here. I'll go in and check it out.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning to get through all the guards?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage. With our tribe's special way of getting around, I doubt they'll see me coming.
We still can't see anything on the inside.
But how?
What if you can't find cover? You won't have anyone to watch your back if you go in alone.
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. Even
Okay.
if the captain isn't here, we can still figure out what the Fatui are planning. That intel is worth the risk.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me anyway, so let me come with you.
Aww.
That's even more risky. You've been running around saving people for days. You're already at your limit.
Oh no.
I'm confident I can protect myself.
Yeah, she can
I'm not
protect
sure you can
herself.
say the
She's a
same.
big girl.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all on your own sounds more reasonable. You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something, it never gave you any trouble. I'm not sure you can say the same.
All right, all right. If we start arguing, this will never end. I can't let this opportunity go to waste.
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not the only capable young person from our tribe.
All right, same plan.
Okay, she
as
can
usual.
handle this.
We split up, communicate with hand signals, make sure our blind spots are covered, and support each other once we strike.
Okay.
Got the ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. We're doing this. Oh, she's gonna go secretly there now. The peek. Oh my god, she's in the background just...
I mean, we have eyes all over this place. I should wait for Koichi's signal.
Okay. How did you not plan not to get attacked here? Like in the first place. Signal!
Now.
It's now or never. Go! It's showtime! Okay. She's up. I'm trying to see this, like, tribe way of traveling that they talked about.
I'm not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
Jump down. Did they put Wintry's song? The one that you have for Wintry's.
Good. I made it without getting caught. I should get to that platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight. I'll wait for her signal.
Oh my god. The memento lens one thing. Go! You can do it.
Now's my chance.
Quickly approach the area underneath the platform. Are we playing hide and seek with Chaska? I guess so too, if you don't even know.
It's no use staying in one place. I should keep moving.
Oh no.
Looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the Fatui movements. I'll wait for her signal.
This is so silly though. No!
Time to move.
Go.
That was close. Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance.
Now's the chance. Oh, she's running. She's running. Ooh. She's got moves.
That'll show my sister. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it.
Okay, what she's gonna do? Toss out the mysterious sphere. Okay, that was risky. Epibaris? No!
Huh?
No!
What's that noise? Did something explode?
Capitano, no!
Oh, it stinks! What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
That's...
They're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. They've probably had enough of this job already. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. This is our chance.
Okay, so far so good. So what went wrong?
Come get me, Chaska. I hope she gets this hand signal.
That's Koichi's signal. Smart idea.
Ooh.
Right, time to move.
Uh-oh.
Give me your hand. Quick.
Coming! I checked, and this way is completely clear. It should lead us to the deepest part of this place.
This entire, like, hide and seek stuff is something.
Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life depends on it.
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? Now I look like the mean one.
Let's focus on the task at hand. We're in the heart of enemy territory. The more time we waste, the more dangerous this becomes.
All right. If you're not gonna take the bait, then I'll drop it. Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised
Yeah,
they
what is that?
mobilized this many people. I doubt it's because they're interested in our culture and history.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the Source Mechanism.
Source Mechanism?
The device is ancient. Barely any information survives to this day. And even people from Natlan don't know how to use it. Why would this be the Fatui's target?
Not bad. Looks like it's in good shape. This should be what our Lord's looking for.
She's just laying around there.
Come on, let's get this thing back.
Back? Back where? Should we keep following?
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think? No.
And this is where they fuck up.
What was that sound?
Uh-oh. We've been spotted. Time to go.
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
Why did she give away the location more?
You'll regret that! After them!
She didn't have to do that, I feel like. I feel like that's what set them off. Because the sound, like, yeah, the sound, like, sometimes it would appear that it comes from different locations, but she literally showcased herself.
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected several identical pieces of something. It looked like they were waiting, though. So we decided to come back.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collapsed on the way back to the stadium.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
It didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right?
Okay, still not good.
So my perfect record remains.
Still not good, though.
You've done very well. I could make a comment on knowing your limits, but it's not.
Yeah.
I know. I'm already reflecting on my actions.
Is she? Is she
So,
actually?
Our current intel suggests the Fatui is after the Source Mechanism. The device is a complete mystery, even to us. What does the captain want with it?
I have no idea. But it's safe to assume the device could serve a similar purpose to the Gnosis.
True.
Shilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
Yeah, I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work. Koichi, it's time.
I like that
for you
she's like
get
willing to
some
do
rest.
like research and stuff
there
on
are
this
gifts
like
from your
thing.
patients waiting at the speaker's chamber. I prepared a
It's very
small
like
gift
down
of
to
my
earth
own
too.
as a token of gratitude. I'll send it to your home along
These
with
gets like
others.
Ryan things.
My patience. That's so nice of them. Guess that means I'm doing something right.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natlan. I should take Koichi home now.
Please do.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite Saurus crackers,
Saurus
then-
crackers.
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do with you?
There's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the source mechanism
like
right
that.
away. If I learn anything, you'll be the first to know.
Yummy snacks!
Yay!
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home. With our parents there to keep an eye on her. I can make sure she actually rests.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of prisoner. I'll be fine in a day or two. There's no need to go all the way home.
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal until you collapse.
Aww.
What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I
Aww.
won't. Triple promise. I
Triple
won't.
promise.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something like that were to happen, I might. But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tiring the work gets.
We need you, so you need to look after yourself too.
I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except you were the one trying to stop Chaska from doing
True.
I do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger. As a doctor, I don't want people to get hurt because of a rash decision.
Then try to see things from my perspective. You clearly want to protect your patients. So can't you understand why your own sister would feel the same way about you?
The two of you are the same, you know?
I disagree. I understand the risks and costs of my decisions.
Who wants to be like her? Overconfident, always making excuses when things go wrong.
That's just not true.
You think I don't have proof?
God, I'm fighting. Kelly again.
Pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything wrong. Arguing is just how we communicate. Neither of us really takes it to heart.
Plus, I guess we are similar in some ways. Maybe I rush into things without thinking, but I learned that from her. We're family. I can't help it if my older sister is a bad influence.
Okay, you don't have to put it that way.
So, you're all good now?
This is probably normal for them.
Neither of us are really the type to back down. So we'll always
These
have our
ladies.
differences. But still, we get along in our own way.
Okay,
Plus,
if you say so.
I know you'll wake up one day and realize I was right all along.
Be my guest. Come on, let's get you home. See you later, traveler.
Just that. Yeah, okay, you'll be
I'll be
my
back
guest.
once
Sure.
everything's settled at home.
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your family.
See you later.
You two. Take care of yourselves out there.
It's crazy. Oh?
Those two will probably make up for real at some point, right? Well, we've learned a lot. Let's go over everything that we know so far.
Okay. You and Paimon try to analyze the captain's goals. You feel like you're just one step, I'm assuming behind? Huh? What steps? Oh, Citlali!
Ahem. Sorry for popping up out of nowhere. Again.
He's here.
Why do you look so awkward? Oh, is there something you need from us?
Okay, I won't beat around the bush. Oh, and I'm sorry for interrupting your rest. I'll treat you to some charcoal grilled steak to make up for it.
Ooh.
Just give us your orders.
A meal.
Hey, friends don't order each other around. I'm just here to share some news.
Okay, wait, she's got news.
Remember
Nice.
what we talked about before parting ways?
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Ororon has always wanted to save Natlan, and something about his soul being fragmented. Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think Ororon is probably back with the captain.
I agree with your hypothesis. And just now, I confirmed it myself.
Oh, okay.
Ororon came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend our camp.
What?
Oh. Did he say anything?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back out now.
Oh.
Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said it was because he still has a duty to Natlan as a
To
whole.
Natlan as a whole.
You let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and inside threats at the same time. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his distance. I kept an eye out for a good opportunity, but it never came. All these years of calling me Granny, and I couldn't do a single thing for him in the end.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. Running around the tribe, dropping by random houses right and left. He's not only a child of the Masters of the Nightwind, but a child of Natlan. It's only natural for a child to want to do something for their family.
I get
Besides,
that.
Ororon is my apprentice.
My
He might have a few
apprentice.
tricks up his sleeve. But I guarantee I know every single
I don't know.
one.
I like Citlali's design too. I think she's cool.
Look.
Oh, what's that?
Remember how I said Ororon's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created to keep it stable.
Oh.
And this gem is what makes the talisman work.
Okay.
It just so happens that Ororon is due for a gem replacement. Since I can't get close to him, I put the new gem in a supply bag and asked Aoife to bring it to him.
Okay.
You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around these parts. He's always bringing me all sorts of things.
Oh, Aoife
and
mentioned.
He happens to be
has some
very
voice
good friends
lines
with Ororon.
by some
Aoife
very
doesn't
playable
know
characters
what's
from
going on,
Natlan.
so he agreed, no questions asked. Ororon would find the gem as soon as he opened the bag. He knows how important it is, so I knew he would make the switch. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch. The trick is on the bag. The moment he touched it, a portion of his memories were copied onto the old gem, which he no longer needed.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Ororon's soul is fragmented. That explains his ripped jeans. Okay.
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle.
Okay.
You won't notice anything.
We hope.
We have a whole backup of Ororon's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
Okay.
Citlali. Let's take a look right away.
Off you go.
Once we get to the bottom of this, we can finally track him down. I know he thinks of me as his grandma, but do you think he'll get mad at me for this?
Aren't you still like very
You can be honest.
caring?
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
It's possible. Families disagree sometimes, but as his family, you have to do this.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him.
Oh, no.
I didn't stop the ceremony all those years ago. And now, I'm useless again.
You have
But
time
if I
to
stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old.
do something.
Every night I'll wake up in a fit of anger.
And then start freaking out, crying.
I don't scare that easy.
Hmm?
Still, if I back away from this and something happens to Ororon, I would never forgive myself. I need to look at his memory. Even if he resents me, refuses to see me, or runs away for good, I don't care. And I won't blame him. A family does whatever it takes to protect their own.
You can do this.
Sure you'll be okay? We can come with you if you want.
Did you just say you'll come with me?
Okay?
It's like the surprise.
Because, right, we need leads on the Fatui.
Paimon's right. We should be there.
You really mean it?
Yes.
Fine, you can come. Just promise me you'll see this through. No backing out. Got it?
Got it.
Don't worry, we're professional adventurers.
Bros.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism. All right.
Place my
time
trust
to
in
sneak
you.
into someone else's memory and engage in some, unwanted spying.
Yeah, unwanted spying.
You heard it here first. I wouldn't be doing this if I had any other choice. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. We're doing this. Ooh, I'm actually really curious to see what they're gonna show with this. We're gonna TP here. Okay. Oh, he's going his veggies!
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Aoife says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Hey! How's it going, Ororon?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to? Naming your vegetables again?
No, just some idle conversation.
So he names his vegetables too.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming and that you would take some produce with you.
Oh.
Only if you're offering. By the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday. He told me Chaska's fostering a saurian at his place.
Oh, yeah, I'll mention again.
Said the thing trampled over a part of your radish garden. I hope you two didn't get into a huge fight.
Oh?
No, don't worry. I'll find a way for him to make it up to me. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
Oh, there we go.
You really
Carrots.
knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see the path through the shadows. That's what everyone says.
Hey, have you seen that strange group of people that just appeared out of nowhere?
Appeared out of nowhere? I don't think so.
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all elite warriors.
Okay.
It seems like they're looking for someone, but I wouldn't go around asking too many questions. If you run into them, be careful.
You're from the Masters of the Nightwind, are you not? Why do you live here alone?
I enjoy living by myself out in the wild. I guess you're from the Fatui, the one everyone's calling a big deal.
The big deal. Big deal.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you. Citlali is her name.
Oh.
Granny? What does an Outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? He gave up just like that?
Yeah.
Hey. At least tell me why you're looking for Citlali.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Why are the Fatui looking for her?
Yeah.
What does she have to do with them?
How did he come down
To
though?
figure out what they're planning.
Huh. So he wanted to be in a cell of Citlali then. Basically. Seems to be.
I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
The situation has seen no true improvement. The Pyro Archon did not fulfill her promise.
Oh?
My lord!
Ignore him. He is no threat.
He knows.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him and also familiar in some way. I can't describe it.
Why is something unusual and familiar?
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
A ley line disturbance. Certain presences have been forced to wander outside their rightful realm.
What? Whoa.
That was a spell from the Masters of the Nightwind. How did he know that? Is he sending those escaped souls back into the ley lines? How did he do that so easily? Soulfaring is supposed to be extremely difficult. This could be related to why he's searching for Granny.
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant and continue to gather
His
information.
hair looks very
The
like
Abyss could attack
luscious.
at
Like
any
you can see
moment.
them all like from
If you
there.
notice any irregularities, assume drill formation and be prepared to fight.
Ooh.
However, there's no reason to over-engage. Information is our first priority.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. So yes, sir.
Fighting against the Abyss. Do they really mean?
Wait, they do. Like, Huh? Is that more memories? Like, I wonder, like, actually how much, like, it's covering. Like, probably, like, when, like, you know, he decides to, like, help them.
I've been following him this whole time and still they ignore me? Do they really not care? It seems like his subordinates refer to him as the captain. Never heard of him before. And now he's headed to the stadium. That's unusual. Oh, what is he gonna do?
You two, with me. Everyone else?
Wait, is this
instructed?
Send
word to the other teams to retreat immediately if this fails.
Is this when the fight happened?
Yes, sir.
He's going inside? But the Pyro Archon is in there. What does he want with her?
Wait, are we gonna see what
Allow me to
happened?
check one more time. Do you truly wish to do this?
The time for idle observation is over. It now falls on me to act. This nation is out of time.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
He just walked straight into the stadium. What is he gonna do?
Yeah, it is.
Strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top?
Shit.
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines, it's faint, like a soul's trying to escape. Where is it coming from? Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be lost. I can't let that happen.
Oh shit, so... Okay.
As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
Hold up.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time, and you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something from here, didn't you?
From where? From where?
No need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match the Pyro Archon in battle before.
That is crazy that we're getting to see what like happened from the other side.
Moment.
You know I've been following you. Why didn't you stop me?
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not every beast has the courage to come out and bite.
And yet, one of those very beasts saved your life.
Real. Or not. You
Then
could have fully
speak.
went.
What do you want?
I didn't save you because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others. I can sense that the ley lines are extremely weak. I don't know what the Pyro Archon is planning. Can she really save us?
But she was when she it was when
questions
she
you
already
asked
like
her
used
just
the
now,
flame thing,
well,
I think.
I've had very similar doubts. So
Wasn't
I felt
it?
like I had to help you.
So, you can tell the truth. That was quite a reckless decision to make. I'm not sure you realize that.
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. A single glance was likely all it took for her to recognize my tribe.
Yep.
So, we're in the same
Because
boat.
she did call it out, I remember, Masters of the Wind and the
Seem to
Five.
care little for my thoughts on the matter.
It's too late for that. Start from the beginning. Why are you looking for Citlali? Do you know her?
Explain your relation to her first. I know you two are acquainted. It was obvious the moment I mentioned her name.
You cannot hide that from him.
Citlali is my elder and my teacher. She taught me everything I know. It's my duty to protect her.
I mean, fair.
If you truly wish to protect her, you should have let me perish at the Pyro Archon's hand. Yet, you chose otherwise. Do I really need to tell you what that means?
Damn.
I want to do something to change Natlan for the better. Something I can accomplish with my own two hands. You're stranger than anyone I've ever met. But maybe, just maybe, you can show me the way.
Strange.
Strange.
Citlali is said to be the legendary Granny Citlali, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab, and the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
That is not something you need to know.
Don't forget, I saved your life.
Damn.
I believe the Fatui capable of betraying a debt.
People can lie, but souls cannot. I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
Ooh.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their tricks. I apologize for my rash judgment. You are more capable than I imagined. Let's go. We'll see if you have what it takes to join my plan.
Ooh. I like we're getting like a best story of this. It's really nice.
I see. Interesting approach.
Worth trying, I think.
Rather than weaving a net to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root problem by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Oh! Oh! Reconstructed the ley lines themselves. Like, are they planning to do, like, reconstruct them themselves as, like, the captain and whoever's working? Or,
Traveler,
or like, I don't know.
Are you two
or, like,
alright?
making the ley lines reconstruct themselves by doing... Well, I guess it's the same.
Little dizzy.
I'm fine. Are you okay, Citlali?
Of course. I'm just... mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past.
Aww. I can kind of understand how he feels.
For some reason, he thinks
I
he
mean,
owes something
sibling?
to the people who cared for him. Stubborn, self-righteous fool. Where's that gonna get him? Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do? He thinks he can just run away whenever he wants. I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time, another thing coming.
I love this. The angry.
Like grandmother, like grandson, as they say.
Oh my god.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Huh, that kid's got nothing on me.
Sure.
Anyway, back to what we just saw. I don't even know what to make of it.
Yeah, the captain seriously wants to reconstruct the ley lines? What
Yeah.
does that even mean? Something like the loom of fate, maybe? But how does that help with the abyss?
The loom of fate?
Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Basically, it's a device from Conrio that has unbelievable power.
Yeah?
Anyway,
Go on, Paimon, yeah?
if he really wants to manipulate the ley lines, everyone in Natlan will be affected.
Loom of Fate has been mentioned quite a lot of times, like I feel like with the things they use like quests. I don't know, why was it mentioned like in the last one too? He's serious. It lines up with everything he said before.
Which means the captain has been honest from the very beginning. Ororon's memory proves that.
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan? Oh, we've got to tell Mavuika about this right away.
Yeah,
Yes.
why?
She needs to know about this.
Okay,
Now.
let's go. We're going to tell her. Okay. Okay, I see. So the action is about to start happening. The build up. Hold up, this was actually really good. I know it started off slowly. We met Zelonan, we met Citlali, we met Ororon finally. My god, the talk with Captain. The fact that they shown what happened like last time from the different perspective to feed into like it like ties everything like so nicely together, and you know now that the shit is about to go down, and I am, oh my god, I'm so here for it. I am actually really excited, and I'm looking forward to what I'm gonna be doing the Act 4. Which is gonna be, by the way, on Friday. Before this, we kind of thought that maybe Ororon is like a bad person, because I feel like a lot of people in the community, including me, suspected it was Ororon who helped Captain. But there, it gives like a lot of background, and again feeds into this whole idea that there's no like good and bad, like they all like exist together in like the Genshin like universe in Tevat. Like even like Captain trying to save Natlan. I would like to actually know his motivations. I really hope to know, we get to know them. Citlali's character, I feel Citlali is like really cool. She's like really caring, she's like doing all these like things. She shows like her emotion. She's not like, as we've been introduced, this like, you know, old hag basically. There's like layers again to her personality, and just really nice to meet like a character that's not just like, you know, monotone and like, I don't know, like some characters I would find maybe a bit less boring, and I feel like Citlali is much better in that sense. I actually expected that we're gonna do the ancient name thing this act, but it seems like it's gonna be the Act 4. I feel like for the slow pacing that it started, I didn't expect much when it started like quite slowly, but it really built up, and now you know that this is about to go down. It reminds me a bit of how we had Act 3 in Fortress of Merpede in Fontaine, when it was building up for Act 4 in Fontaine, which also was amazing. So it seems to like repeat that like pacing a bit, if that makes sense, which really worked in Fontaine. So that makes me like really excited for Act 4 and hopefully Act 5, maybe even Act 6, who knows, because they seem like to have like worked out like the nice pacing. It doesn't feel like rushed too, like you get to like know the characters, which is like a really nice thing to do, of course, because you know, characters and getting attached to the characters is what helps to feel this quest like on a more intense like an emotional level. Overall, I think the setup has been great. You know, we're gonna go right into it for the Act 4. I'm really excited. I'll be doing the Act 4 this Friday on stream, and hopefully posting it on Saturday, if not on Sunday on YouTube too, so it's all gonna be published. If you watch this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching the video. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube and check out my Twitch, because that's where these things happen live. Let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts about the Act 3? What are you liking so far? Is there a favorite character that you're like favoriting after like getting to know them a bit more? Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, take care YouTube, and bye! Bye YouTube! Bye bye bye!